Yo, yo, yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the channel. I don't know, man. It's been a good day for me. Yesterday so far. It's been a good day. Good 24 hours, I'm sorry, since the last time I seen you guys. Um, Stocks rebounded pretty much. All that good stuff. Eating my breakfast here. It's a little chilly where I'm at. So I got on this hoodie or scully because I'm eating. Just trying to finish the last bit up. I don't want to throw it away. But that was good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it a little different today. I think I'm gonna start off with the news so we can see kind of what's going on in the market and then work our way into our chart and chart out some stuff. There's been some right now. Let me see. Right now, yeah, right now, um, the Guardy's talking, but we can listen in a little bit and see what she's saying.
While financing conditions remain tight, our interest rate cuts are gradually making it less expensive for firms and households to borrow. The average interest rate on new loans to firms declined to 4.5% in November, while the cost of issuing market-based debt remained at 3.6%. The average rate on new mortgages edged down to 3.5%.
Yeah, so I guess she's basically saying
firms rose to 1.
Inflation's pretty good worldwide. Borrowing is liquidity is coming back into the global marketplace or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I mean that's good news, I guess. Some tragic news, sad news is no survivors in this midair crash. Was absolutely preventable, is what the U.S. transport chief says. I don't know the details of it. Says we don't believe there are any survivors. That's terrible. It's an American Airlines plane that collided with a military helicopter. The plane was carrying 64 people. Army had 3 airmen aboard. Federal and local officials just wrap up their second briefing. Yeah, they just had a briefing and they were talking about, they don't really know much as far as what happened, what caused it, and they don't want to jump out there and speculate. You know what I'm saying, and create a frenzy for something that you know. Actually, here's
the two aircrafts. The fuselage of the American airline plane was inverted. It's been located in 3 different sections. It's in about waist-deep water, so that recovery is going to go on today. As that recovery takes place of the fuselage of the aircraft, NTSB is going to start to analyze that aircraft, partner with the FAA with all of the information we have to get the best results possible for the American people.
Despite all those efforts, we are now at a point where we are switching from a rescue operation to a recovery operation. At this point, we don't believe there are any survivors from this accident.
From rescue to recovery.
And we have recovered 27 people from the plane and 1 from the helicopter. The district office of the medical examiner has lead on reuniting these bodies and these people with their loved ones. And
yeah, so I mean, they're just concentrating on recovering the body. So so they can have proper burials. So yeah, that's terrible, man. That's terrible news. Prayers out to the family for real, for real. Just thoughts and prayers. Definitely a sad situation there. Um, and I don't even want to talk about how it would affect the market or anything like that. That's just vulturist. Um, so they're launching a probe. It's ironically, this comes on Hexeth's first day or first few days in the position. So he's got his first big test there. Um, uh, yeah. So the ECB is set to announce their first interest rate decision. Um, ECB cuts key deposit rate to 2.75 as expected. Says policy. Yeah, so that's what she's talking about today. Global trade frictions make inflation outlook uncertain. She says policy remains restrictive after latest easing, and their economy is facing headwinds. So I think I can take a step back. Let me see this here. So they're basically saying that because I guess the Fed chair spoke yesterday, and they didn't really provide any clarity on what's going to happen. And I guess she's kind of ringing the same bell on the risk to economic growth. Lagarde repeats that they are titled to the downside. They're looking towards that way. The rest of the assessment of risk is of risk to activity is also nearly word for word the same as in December. So they're mimicking the same stuff that was kind of said. I mean, I think there's a lot of uncertainty, and I think a lot of it depends on what we do as a country and tariffs and all that good stuff. Um, White House considers dozens of new ways to seize spending power. So they created a lot of confusion, I guess, with the memo that was released a few days ago, that basically told everybody don't spend no money. Um, and they actually shut off, um, you know, like reimbursements for Medicaid, all kinds of things. Um, but he's Trump saying that's part of his priority. That's part of his agenda is that he's coming in trying to cut spending, and the best way to do it is turn off the faucet and see where you need it to go. I think that's the best way to sum up his position. Um, but a lot of people are saying that does he have the power to do this? I know the Democrats are ramping up. I think they had an emergency meeting yesterday to try and put together a game plan to obstruct or do whatever they can do to stop this agenda. The White House is considering challenging the constitutionality of a 50-year-old law limiting the president's control over federal spending, easing the firing of civil servants, curbing pay, and reining in independent agencies, according to the document that was seen by Bloomberg. So that's according to Bloomberg. So yeah, I mean he's just testing his power, seeing how much he can do. Um, so like I was saying, that Trump keeps the world waiting on tariffs. He's trying to hash it out with a plan. I think people are probably trying to get him to reconsider what he's doing in a lot of ways, or what he's considering in a lot of ways. Um, and I think that surprised many that that he didn't implement these tariffs right away. Um, so I think that's a good thing when you look.
Talking
Let's
about.
see what this.
We will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. This is a surprise to no one because it's one of his favorite subjects.
I do like tariffs. Tariffs, tremendous tariffs that are massive. To me, the most beautiful word in the dictionary is tariff.
Trump has ordered federal agencies to investigate the impact of tariff policies,
Yeah, we won't
or in his
listen to
words,
all this, but yeah, he's on a tariff tear. they had little. So yeah, so treasuries rise as traders eye U.S. data after little Fed guidance. Yeah, so Fed didn't really have any guidance. So people said, all right, I'm going to buy treasuries, which is understandable. Um, that's about all in that news. I'm gonna do a real quick world news. Spend about 2 minutes on that before we get into the charts. And I, tend to go to Yahoo just to see what's going on. Again, we talked about no survivors. JFK confirmation hearing was bananas. Um, you know, it was bananas. I mean, I'm sure you can find it on YouTube or something. Go check it out. Um, you know, a lot of people non-committal on his confirmation. So, and we got sending migrants to Guantanamo Bay, reopening the Beast over there. Gonna put 30,000 migrants in there. So, and back in the day, um, Guantanamo Bay, I'm sorry, was used for a lot of the Iraq War. What do they call them? Iraq War detainees, or what they want to say. Um, but there was some crazy stuff about that I heard, that I read. Like, I didn't know that. I guess we basically told people, if you turn in a terrorist, that your family will have enough money to eat for the rest of their lives. So, so I guess people, excuse me, I guess people were just turning in anybody, um, and finding off the street, like, hey, yeah, he's a terrorist. Boom, turn him in, and they snatch him up. They get the money, and the guy ends up over here. He's not even a terrorist, but um, and this isn't U.S. ground, so I'm assuming the thought is that you wouldn't be entitled to protections of the U.S. if you're over here. So we'll continue to monitor that. I don't want to spend too much time on world news because it gets political right now. Yeah, Elon Musk is in the news. He needs to stay out of the news because it's affecting the stock. So that's a good segue into starting to look at the market here. Let me see something. Yeah. So, I don't know where to start. Let's look at the heat map. Man, this I got to get a new mouse. I've clicked this one to death, I guess. Yeah. So I mean, a lot of red out here. Whole lot of red. Spies down as well. Actually, it's up pre-market. So we could be looking at a good, strong update. DJT is rebounded. DJT is rebounded to the upside. So actually, it's on the downside. Broken through. But yeah, we'll go to our portfolio here. Some of the main ones that I'm pushing. Not pushing, but invested in. We got Palantir. Palantir's up pre-market. That's what I like to see. It's at that 80 ceiling, so to speak. Hopefully it breaks through here and gets up to the 82s and breaks through there as well. Um, RSI is looking good. Um, Implied volatility is looking good. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't see the momentum. I mean, like I said, it's been trying to break through 80, 90. I'm sorry, 80, 82 for a while, for a few months, for last month or so. So hopefully we get enough to do that. We got earnings on Monday. So it's probably a good weekend play. We look for it to fall back. It's likely going. Now that I think about it, it's likely going to um, kind of retrace a little bit. Maybe even, I dare not say, down to the 200 EMA of 72, but 'cause that's a little drastic. But I could see maybe 74 or 70, yeah, 72 right there. But I don't know that it's gonna do a complete retracement. So take from that what you want. But again, it's been trying to break through these levels for a while, and it hasn't been able to do that. 84 is about the highest, so we're very close to that. So people tend to, and if past its prologue, people tend to take profit during this time and kind of move, wait for the wait for the dip, then buy back in, taking some sort of profit. Oh, Nvidia had a good day yesterday, rebounding and kind of stabilizing not only this stock but the whole market. Um, it was kind of teetering on this news here, the DeepSeek news. I don't know if you're aware of that company, but yeah. So like I said, it's trading. It's kind of broken through. There's a new anchor VWAP started here, if you can see it. And it was on the downside, and now it's kind of broken through to the upside. So hopefully we ride that trend at least all the way up to the 200 EMA. That's about 134. So that's the mark I'm calling. Hopefully by Monday. Um, you know, let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla's down again. Like I said, the CEO will not stay out of the news, and it's on the what side is it? It's on. I mean, it's breaking through VWAP, but it came crashing back down. So, I take that back. I wasn't looking. I mean, that was yesterday's news. Today's news is it's pre-market. It's up to actually over the 200 EMA. It's up $20 or so per share. So that's good news. Even though he hasn't had much good news in the market. And they released their earnings, and they didn't. Actually, I think they missed their earnings. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they missed on earnings and revenue by about $1.5 billion, 5%. That's pretty significant. But I think he explained it away by saying 2026 is going to be great and 2027 is going to be great. So, um, he kind of pushed it back to a long play, which is good. I mean, I don't doubt it. Like I said, he's in prime position to benefit directly from government subsidies and also keep you know at least being in a good position to badmouth his competition. So I mean, you can't ask for much more as far as control and power of your own destiny. So and that also spells good news for the ETF. If you're not in this ETF, um, the dividends are unheard of. I think it's a monthly dividend. If I'm not mistaken. And the last dividend was 71 cents. So that's not bad at all. So it's definitely something you can grow with. Um, as Tesla goes up, if you don't have the money or whatever to get into Tesla, um, you know, I like to buy 100 shares. I mean, if you're not able to do that, you can use a leverage account to do so. I'm sorry, a margin account to do so. But this is a little cheaper for you than the 300-400 bucks that Tesla's going for. Another stock that I've been, you know, riding out for a while, waiting for the pop, and that's Talkspace. They're in the online, I guess, therapy, if you want to call it, business. So as society, I mean, I think it's probably more of a hedge play if things get bad, or if society just tends to or continues to decline. I think more and more people are going to need mental health, to say the least. Mental health, um, help, to say the least, and online is a good way to do it for the people that aren't necessarily interested in doing it in person. They feel some type of way about that. So So I'm liking that stock. AMD, check out AMD. AMD is up pre-market as well. Um, has some barriers up here. They had some news. Yeah, whoever that, I can't say the name, but they lowered the price target from 200 to 165, but they keep a positive outlook. 165 is still, still a hell of a, was it 30-40% gain, 20-30%. So that's probably not a good time to get in now. Just wait for the pullback. Maybe 161. I'm sorry, not 161. 109, 112. Maybe you do a 50-50 buy here, or a 30-30-30 at 112, 109, and 103. To kind of get a good price average there. And hopefully end of the year that's at 165, like the projections. GameStop, I don't even want to talk about it. Um, Mara's Mara's a miner. I believe they mine ether mostly. So crypto. Where's crypto at? Crypto. Bitcoin's up. So and they're, I think they're backed by, they're using the same strategy as as MicroStrategy. So they're a good play. I won't say they're a good play, but if you believe in crypto, you should have some Mara. Because I mean they're kind of going hand in hand. SoFi has pulled back a little bit, but wow. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, it was up there pre-market, but I think it's come down a little bit. It's at 16.18. So is it down? Yeah, it's up from the close. It's down from the actually it's up. I'm sorry, from the close. Not much, but it's up. And like I said, to me this is my favorite fintech stock. Just to kind of level out more portfolio. That's what I need to do. We need to do more of diversification. I think you know, if you were just kind of playing the highs, you're probably heavily invested in tech. Tech was kind of the driver if you want to make money last year. This year, I think you definitely need to be more diversified. You need some health stocks. You need oil and gas. You need electric vehicles. You need um, you know, the Mag Seven. You have to be more diversified. You need some commodities in there, just to, because I say that because I think it's gonna be some rocky times in there. So while one side is down, the other side is up, and so you kind of you know you're allowed, it kind of remains, you don't lose money doing that, and then you can kind of see where you need to cut and add to throughout the year. PayPal is another one that, like I said, it's right at the 200 EMA. It's up pre-market. Probably not a good time to get in. You may want to wait till Friday to get into that, because I do sense a pullback. And we have a lot of some ceilings here that it hasn't been able to break through, and then when it does, it kind of gets pushed back down at 93. So, maybe the one eight sorry 86, 88 is a good buy point there. Rivian, like I said, you want some other EV stocks besides Tesla. Tesla does a lot, but Rivian's expensive. As far, not the stock's not expensive, but the vehicles are, and I think that's been a barrier to for entry for a lot of people, especially me. Like, I'm not paying 100 grand for an ugly truck. Um, unless it's an ugly, I would even pay 100 grand for a Cybertruck. Those things are ridiculous, um, but I think as I think as the market continues to correct from the deep seek situation, it's just gonna make things like chips and AI and robots a lot cheaper. So in turn, that should help production become cheaper, and in turn give some of those savings back to the customer. Maybe not all of them, but some of that should trickle down to the customer, and equaling lower prices. Um, so that Rolls Royce is a a good stock as well. They're down a little bit, so to me that's a good buy point. I mean they've been on the up for a while. Um, they do a lot more than just making Rolls Royces. As you can see, they're in aerospace and defense, so that's going to be important in this world here. Archer, like I said, Archer, got a bearish outlook right now. So if you're looking to get into Archer, and you're not already in there, I will wait it out. Wait, we may be looking at 6670 here in the foreseeable future. So just kind of wait it out. Maybe buy some on the way down. Maybe a good buy point is 775. For half of your bag, and then if it falls back again to 670, then just go ahead and go all in, because their future is bright. Amazon, what are they doing today? Amazon's up, and they're on the up. So get in. Like I said, though, these cloud computing companies, um, you know, the DeepSeek news is actually good for them. Maybe not at first, but as the market assesses that, it's a good play for them. Applied Dynamics, I'm sorry, Applied Digital Corporation, data processing. Again, you know, stuff just came a lot easier and cheaper for these guys. Let me see what else we got here. Let me see what kind of specs we have. The catch RCAT. I kind of gotta love. I'm in it, but it's been rocky here a little bit. But it's in a buy position in the buy zone. Um, we got a ceiling here right at 200 EMA. Probably wait it out to see what it does in the early trading sessions, and then look for tomorrow on this stock Friday. Um, Quip Home Medical. Medical is gonna take off. Um, Medical is gonna take off, and Quip is one of the stocks that I love. Um, so make sure you jump in that, get you some of that. And again, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an entertainer. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you like and subscribe and share the channel. All right, enough of the disclaimers and promotions. Quantum computing. Quantum computing. They're people crapped on them, and they rebounded, but I think they may not be on the forefront of people's mind right now. So just let it kind of trickle down, and then get into that buy zone of 407, or I don't know if I would wait to 336. But 478 and 407 are good points to look at buying on that. Oh, Zedge. I was shorting Zedge, and Zedge proved me wrong. Uh, I don't know much about this company. They have packaged software, um, but let me see. They released earnings. They missed on earnings by 100K, on revenue. So definitely has some support up in here. So I mean, it's been up to $3, and um, no, I'm sorry, like 340, in late December. It could get back there. It has definitely. What is momentum? Not much momentum here. So we need some news or something to come out, to something that they do. SoftBank was they had some, what was it? They were, I forgot what they were. Oh yeah, the 20, or the whatever, $500 billion investment with Oracle and OpenAI. Um, um, SoftBank plays a huge part in that deal. So the thought was that they're going to stand to benefit from that, but I think the news on AI and the cost kind of going down probably put some damp, put rain on their parade for sure. Definitely kill the momentum, and implied volatility is flat. So we don't have much around that. KMI, Kinder Morgan, oil and gas. Um, you know, I'm I don't know why this came down. They missed on earnings, which is understandable. They do have a dividend coming up. It's projected to be 28 cents. And so I don't know why they came down this low, but again, I look at this as a major buy zone for these guys. I mean, they're not oil and gas is the future, especially when you're trying to. Well, that's probably what happened is you know all these data centers that were going to get built. They needed power, and oil and gas was an alternative that they were looking at, but maybe they're saying they don't need all these data centers, and their potential for revenue just went down, and I guess them missing revenue, already in a charged environment doesn't look good to their book. So um, maybe wait this one out as well. You know, maybe it gets all the way down to 23.62. You know, I don't know if I could wait that long on that, but I know they have a future, and they're in the right business. Medtronics, like I said, all med. That's why you need to diversify. I don't have any. We don't have any. My group. We don't have any um, medical in our portfolio right now, but it is something that I'm looking to add over the next couple weeks. Mostly because we don't want to panic sell what's down right now and take these early losses when these are stocks that we really believe in. Oh wow, we got opening bell. Let's see. I always talk myself through the bell. Talk myself through the bell. See, we got eight. Let's go to Palantir. That's what I'm watching. We got 80. We're on a 30-minute chart. Let's switch to the 15-minute chart. It's on the upside. It's on the upside. What else we have here? Apple. Apple's moving, forming a new anchor VWAP here. Let's look at the heat map. Microsoft's still down. Google's up. Tesla's up. Ooh, Tesla's up big time. Like I said, um, TMO, Mastercard. Mastercard is doing good in the commercial services. Um, Retail trade. Retail's kind of flat right now, if not down. Target's flat. What is this? Uh, TSO. I don't know what that is. Um, Berkshire Hathaway. Finance is flat as well. You know, like I said, I think they're kind of in a holding pattern. To see what the globally how inflation and the measures that different countries take to curb inflation. So we'll continue to watch that. See, Spot's up. Let me look at my the max. Big Bear. Let me see what Big Bear. Big Bear's. I believe in Big Bear, and Big Bear shot up. Big Bear shooting back up. So hopefully you made that play. I did mention it yesterday. Actually, I'm sorry. My stream yesterday, something was wrong with the sound. Like it was my fault. I didn't have my mic up, and I have these filters on my voice, so it didn't pick up most of what I was saying. So for for the sake of quality as opposed to quantity, I didn't upload it. I didn't publish it. So I apologize for that, family, and I'll do better next time. I'll make sure I got my checklist down. Like I said, I'm new at this, but I'm true to this. So you know, and I need to. Somebody said I say and too much. So I'm gonna check that. Help me with the words, Lord. Help me with the words. SMCI. The word on the street is that this company is secretly selling. This is just speculation, so don't sue me. But that they're secretly selling chips somewhere. I won't say where, but it's somewhere that you can't. So so yeah, they fell more steeply than the broader market because people don't trust this company, and they had some scandals going on with their evaluations. Their forget what you call it, but that company dropped them because for one, I'm assuming they didn't want to sign their name on the books and be criminally liable for that if it's wrong. So yeah, talk. Let me see what talk's doing in the early trading space. Talking the talk that I needed to talk. And like this, I really believe in this stock going to $10. Um, that's a 3x. If you're getting in right now, I think we got in at $2 or so. So that's why I'm still holding it, still believing in it. Like I said, PayPal's is looking them is breaking through these barriers here. So we may see 92. Like I said, we may see 92, 93. I don't see anything stopping it other than just bad news coming out. Rivian, like I was saying earlier before trading session, Rivian's at a good spot to get in. Um, they're gonna be like number two. Um, the number two, uh, the number two, what do they call it? EV company. So get in while the getting's good. Let me see. Let's go to some specs. See what's changed here. Pharaoh Energy is down big from where they should be. Now I need to do my research. I don't know what brought them down from $7 in 2015. You know, 2014 they were at $7, and they're all the way down to pennies. But right now they're up 30%. So if I was a betting man, I'll at least throw was 1,000 shares gonna cost you $327? If you play that on leverage, 25% of that. I'm assuming. Let me see what their leverage is on that. SOCLF, no such symbol. What's it? SOCLF. It's not tradable on here on interactive brokers. Yeah, it's I don't know how you can trade it, but I've been watching this one, and yeah, it's OTC. I don't know why it's not on those exchanges. Riot, another information technology company, and they're up. It looks like the market's it's gonna be a green day. It's gonna be a green day. We might need to play some Green Day. We might need to play some Green Day. So yeah, so the market's looking good today, fellas and ladies. Chipotle, we bailed on Chipotle, but Chipotle looks to be getting back into the thick of things. They've broken through a lot of these here on levels, so and they were down. This is one of the stocks we were also in heavy. They were down. They just had a split. I think it was 50-1 split. So you know, might be a good time to get back in Chipotle, and maybe not so much now because of this huge spike. Wait for the pullback, and you see 58.50 is a good buy zone. So check out that and put that on your put it add an alert here for 58.50 and buy and just ride it out. They had some. I don't really know what brought them down, but maybe it was they own a lot of property, so I don't know if it had something to do with interest rates. Um, something. Um, but that's a good buy zone there. Cintas has been taking off ever since their purchase of their competitor. It was down big, not big, but it was down. But it seems to be back on the uptick because I mean they bought their competitor. So like I said, this is a M&A time. Mergers and acquisitions are going to be the theme to me of this year. Big fish eat little fish. Where we come together and be price setters. Misty. Misty's back up. It's a ETF on Mister. So like Bitcoin's at 105. XRP and so if you want to get into XRP and play the scam, look for let me see. Let me give you a good buy zone. Maybe now. Maybe now. If you want to, put 50% of the bag you're willing to risk on it. And maybe not. Maybe not now, but wait a little bit. You probably want to say 3007 and then 30 307 and then 304. Because like you said, you have the ceiling here, so it comes here. You get a 2% pump if you're leveraged. That could be a game changer. What is this thing doing? Yeah, 3% pump. I mean, that's not terrible. So, all right, I think I'm done for right now. Let's check out our portfolio. Like I said, I'm on my 10K challenge. I haven't really been paying attention to my portfolio. I just kind of let it sit. I'm in Big Bear. I'm in Paladine. I'm in ARM. I got some shares of SaltBank, and I bought into the IPO of VG. What is that? That's what's the name of this company? Venture Global. So they came in at 24. So lost some money there, but I just bought one share. Um, when I really start paying attention to this, I'm gonna start playing more options. Because like I said, this is an account that I started for my 10K challenge for the year. To turn, I think I put in $100, 100 bucks or so into 10,000. So I'm up 100% or so right now. I can't remember what I started with. Um, um, so yeah, that's all I got for today. So right now you can check out some news. Nothing real, nothing major in the news. Yeah, it's a green day. Everything's up. Crude oil's up. The Japanese market is up. Euro market is up. Oh, the Russell 2000 is down, and the S&P is down. But those are kind of like old school stocks. It's really all about the Nasdaq, the FTS, E100, all that good stuff. Gold's up. That's maybe not a good thing. A lot of people are putting money in gold. Yeah, so all right, that's all I got right now for the report. Like I said, make sure you like and subscribe and share the channel. Add the notifications so when I go live, you go live. All right, I'm out. Or actually, I'll be right back. I'll take that back. I'll take that back. I'll be back later on, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for right now, and y'all, holla at you.